will be Mike McNamara. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's throw some dynamite. This is an FFKA 9-round United States middleweight title. Introducing in the red corner, he's from Rockford, Illinois. He's 6 feet tall. He weighed in today at 163.5 pounds. He has a record of 9 wins, 4 losses. 4 of those wins by knockout. Please welcome, in the red corner, Rockin' Roy McCown. And his opponent, in the blue corner, he's from Columbus, Ohio. He's 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in today at 165 pounds. He has a record of 10 wins, 3 losses, and 5 of those wins by knockout. Will you please welcome in the blue corner, Bob the Bomb Napier.
There you have it, scheduled for 9 rounds. McCown with the glaring look, the hometown favorite, against the Ohio middleweight champion, Bob Napier.
John Monzak likes to psych his fighters up. He hypnotizes Bad Brad before his fights. So I'm sure we're going to see McCown coming out strong here in this first round.
2-minute rounds in full contact karate. And the boxer's gloves, standard as they would be in a prize fight.
8 kick minimum per round. You notice the tape on their foot pads. That's to hold them a little closer to the feet so the toes don't come out.
Here we go for the FFKA US Middleweight Championship. Napier in the black pants, McCown in the blue with the red stripe.
You know, it says something, Pat, when somebody uproots themselves from their hometown and they move and they live at the YMCA just so they can train, you know they take it serious. So it's going to be interesting to see how Napier handles McCown's style.
Napier showing McCown the spinning back fist that does not connect. But it's in his repertoire. Napier with a couple of lefts followed up by a right front kick.
You notice Napier chewing on his mouthpiece, letting it hang out like that. Very dangerous to do when you're fighting. If somebody drops a punch in there while that mouthpiece is sticking out like that, that's how you get your jaw broke or knocked out. Very easy.
He tries for the spinning back hook.
Nice kick up there, flipping the hair of Bob Napier.
Napier has been trying to cut off the ring against McCown.
McCown looks like he's feeling out Napier a little bit here, eyeballing. You know, sometimes when you're fighting a similar style so close to yourself, you got to step back and take a look at it so you don't make any mistakes.
Trying to keep Napier away with that left jab.
Napier trained by his uncles. He has 2 uncles here and his father.
Left-right combination that time as we come within 10 seconds to the end of round number 1.
There's that mouthpiece that I was telling you about.
It went flying on the punch by McCown.
The purpose of that mouthpiece is to protect your teeth, but as you bite down on it, when a blow comes, it also protects your jaw. Napier is going to have to learn how to keep that mouthpiece in his mouth.
That's Terry Napier, Bob's uncle. There's the roundhouse left, followed up by a right that does not connect. John Monzak. Natalie attired.
John Monzak always looks like a professional in that corner. Always has that tuxedo on.
Round number 2, scheduled for 9. Napier comes out with the side kick.
I'm impressed with Napier's hand techniques. That first round, he showed me a couple nice moves. Here he likes to switch from southpaw back and forth, left side and right side. That can be confusing sometimes.
And Napier can get that kick up and then also follow up and whip it again, a combination.
Nice left uppercut into the body there by Napier. McCown coming back with his own kicks to the body. So far, this fight is kind of holding true to what we expected. Pretty much even, back and forth, a nice exchange. McCown has a nice kick to the head, but so far he's landed it twice, but it was just enough to flip his hair, not enough to do any damage. There it is.
Right uppercut followed by a left front kick by McCown.
Napier had his hand up to block that round kick as it came in that time. There's that kick to the flip of the hair. He's going to have to put a little more authority on it. Nice hand combination.
The right uppercut setting up the kick for McCown. Both fighters have made their 8 kicks in this second round.
That was a lot of ring savvy by Napier there. As McCown came with that round kick, he still, as he was backing away, had his guard up there. So that kick didn't land on the chin.
Napier's kicks to the side.
That kick is thrown with the shin, and it's to the kidney, and it's to wear your opponent down, and it will do that after a few rounds.
Okay, under 10 seconds left now in the second round of this U.S. middleweight title fight. Back to the Metro Center in Rockford, Illinois. Pat Scanlon and former light heavyweight champion Jeff Smith. Round number 3 scheduled for 9 with the U.S. Middleweight Championship at stake. Roy McCown in the blue pants scoring off the opening bell.
It was interesting to watch at that last break in the corner. Napier looked like he was a little winded. You know, sometimes you have to get your second win in these longer fights. And McCown looked over there very calm and relaxed, wasn't even breathing hard.
Napier has never gone more than 5 rounds. This is with a wild left hook.
That's a powerful left. If that lands, and there it does, but he hit more with the palm rather than the knuckle of the glove. You need to turn those knuckles in. The palm makes it into a slap.
Napier has tried to do a little boxing. Had one fight, according to his uncles. 1 minute left now, midway through the round. McCown has been able, it seems, to measure Napier a little bit. Napier keeps boring in on him, but McCown seems to be the headier fighter, Jeff.
Well, it's the footwork. Napier is walking towards his opponent, whereas McCown is up on his toes moving. It makes it harder to hit your opponent. That's what Napier has to do, is cut off the ring and get McCown in the corner, or get him on the ropes. But you see McCown keeps moving, gets away from that corner, up on his toes, and that puts Napier at a disadvantage.
Left-right combination by Napier backs McCown into the ropes.
You notice he stopped, and when he stopped, Napier's taking advantage of that and punishing him.
Good right uppercut by McCown. 10 seconds left in the round. Bob Napier, a good round.
You know, it's so much back and forth. One will come, then the other will come back. They answer one blow, the other answers another blow. Taking a look at this slow motion, there's his right hand coming right in between the gloves. And here's that right digging down to the body, trying to get into those kidneys. But then here comes McCown back with an uppercut of his own. These fighters are very evenly matched. It seems like McCown has changed his style a little bit, though. He's moving more. Look at the damage on that, right on the chin, right up to the nose.
Drives the uppercut into the chin of Napier.
Don't get sloppy. Mouthpiece, mouthpiece.
A look from the perspective of Bob Napier as we begin round number 4, taking on Roy McCown for the vacant U.S. middleweight title.
Napier holding inside. McNamara giving him a warning for holding. You're not allowed to hold your opponent inside. There's Napier still playing with that mouthpiece. There's a good right hand, though.
Left, right, but then McCown making him pay the price with an uppercut.
Another good left uppercut. That left hook of Napier could decide this fight. If he lands it, he has got a wicked one.
Good left by McCown. Both fighters with 5 kicks apiece in this round as they attempt to raise the level to 8. Midway 4th round. McCown fighting well off the ropes.
McCown needs to keep moving. When he sits still like that, Napier puts a few on him.
Now both fighters have made their 8 kicks. McCown with the left front kick.
Nice exchange, uppercuts and right hands inside. There's that round kick as he steps away. He's throwing that to the head as he breaks out. It's a nice move. Oh.
And there's a spinning back fist scored by Napier.
That was solid. That was the glove.
10 seconds left now. As McCown is on his horse.
As long as there have been barbecues, there have also been...
Roy McCown's left eye requiring some attention between rounds. And this may be the blow that did it. The spinning back fist.
Boom. That was on the other side of the face.
Head, yes.
He did have a knot on that eyelid.
Here we go now, round 5. Scheduled for 9. Bob Napier in the black pants. Roy McCown in the blue.
They brought the swelling down. It puffed up. It was a nice bump right on the top of the left eyelid. It looks like they got it down, but it's only going to take 1 or 2 blows. It's probably one of those left hooks or right hands thrown by Napier. Nice spinning heel kick there. Just missing, though, but the audience likes those flashy kicks.
See if McCown, he hasn't opted to try to go southpaw to protect that left eye.
When he sat down in the corner, it was actually affecting his vision, but now they got the swelling down. He looks to be all right.
McCown moving and Napier chasing. Midway round 5.
I don't think Napier even realized that he had that because it looked like he caught it right at the end of the round. He didn't have a chance to see it, so he didn't capitalize on it. McCown almost ducking into one of those round kicks. You have got to be careful.
Now Napier working on the midsection with left hook. Catches McCown squarely on the chin.
Napier definitely has a good advantage inside. He has a good right-left combination inside tight.
30 seconds left in round 5.
For the first time, McCown is looking tired. There he ducked right into that kick, and that staggered him.
McCown, though, still on his feet trying to fight back. But Napier's blows are landing.
Napier needs to take advantage now. He needs to keep pressing, but he's a little tired, and he doesn't have the steam left in this round.
As we approach the end of round 5. Roy McCown in that round, suffering a little bit of damage at the hands of Bob Napier.
If Napier had a little more steam in that round, I think he could have taken McCown out, but it looked like he tired. There they are working on that eye, trying to bring the swelling down.
John Monzak holding the cold anvil over the left eyebrow. Take a look at this.
There's the uppercut missing, and here comes a right on the chin, and there's the left, and there's a right upside the head.
Right.
Look at that right over the top there. Almost caught him with the elbow. Here's that round kick, and there's Napier with the guards up. Good defensive positioning. There's another angle from it. There's the duck. When you duck into something like that, that hurt him.
Round number 6. This is now the longest fight of Bob Napier's pro career.
Nice overhand right by Napier.
He's working on the midsection with McCown.
McCown needs to get out of there. Spin him around. He's just laying back.
You have to wonder if Napier may think back fist along the ropes after scoring in the last round.
McCown has a nice round kick as he moves out of the clashes. He should spin Napier around and get off those ropes.
Neither fighter has scored very many kicks. Content to fight inside. 4 apiece at this stage.
Look at these hands. These guys are landing some sharp hand techniques.
Midway through the 6th round.
Nice.
Good right uppercut by McCown.
And Napier comes back with a right just as hard to McCown's chin, too.
McCown had great extension.
Nice block by Napier. This fight has proved to be everything we thought it was going to be. Very close, very similar fighting style. Nice
Good left front kick there. McCown answering with a few uppercuts. Napier says, shake it off, I'm all right.
Napier's not hurt. Here's the crowd trying to get behind their hometown favorite, Roy McCown.
Stock your home with household basics from True Value Hardware stores. Seal out air and moisture with Tuck Cloth Duct Tape. Get a 2-inch by 6.
ESPN is your ringside seat for a junior welterweight battle when Irish Mickey Ward faces Clarence Coleman. Budweiser presents Top Rank Boxing, Tuesday night at 9 Eastern, live on ESPN.
Welcome back to the Metro Center. McCown and Napier.
Look at that uppercut right on the nose. And we can see the damage in the corner. Here's the right coming back on the chin of McCown. We can see in Napier's corner, and he's having a little trouble with his nose now. And here's why. Look at that uppercut. It tears right on the end of his nose.
Textbook style by Roy McCown. Now in that last round, Jeff, Bob Napier was 1 kick short.
He was 1 kick short. That's going to cost him a penalty. He's going to have to make it up. But McCown's eye is not looking good. It looks like he's got a nice cut above the top, or it's near to the point where it will be cutting soon. It's reddened. It looks like there may be a slight break in the skin. It's a dangerous place to have a cut on top of the eye because the blood will flow into the eye and will block the vision, and the referee can stop the fight sometimes.
Dr. Michael Alberti in attendance at ringside as well will also help McNamara in that decision if so called upon.
Both these fighters still very game. Both of them wanting this victory. They've worked hard, trained, and they want it. They're not going to give it up lightly.
McCown going to work with kicks and punching combinations as we're midway through the round.
Both fighters exerting a lot of energy. They've thrown a lot of kicks and punches. There wasn't a lot of resting going on in these rounds. There's a jump reverse side kick. Tried to get a little bit up off the ground to get it in there.
McCown with the uppercut. May have Napier in trouble. He answers with a left front kick to the head of Napier.
McCown keeps throwing that round kick to the head, and Napier dropped his hand a little more than normal. Usually he has it up a little higher.
Bob Napier is a tired fighter right now in round number 7.
Both fighters could use a little air, but they have a lot of heart. They're still fighting hard. They're not about to give up.
They both made 10 kicks this round, so Napier has made up that deficit. 10 seconds left. Toe-to-toe action. Roy McCown and Bob Napier. And Bob Napier walks back to his corner. He's sucking air right there.
He was walking back. He definitely was a little weary, a little bit weary. You see the bloody nose now over in the corner of McCown. They're doing an excellent job. John Monzak with a lot of experience taking care of that eye. It just shows in your corner can win or lose a fight for you. If he did not have the expertise of a John Monzak and a Brad Hefton in there to take care of that eye, most of the fighters would have been stopped by now.
Bad Brad leaning through the ropes to offer encouragement to McCown, along with John Monzak.
They're telling him, if you want to win this one, you better get out there. Forget it, you're not tired.
Here we go, round number 8. Scheduled for 9, the FFKA US Middleweight Championship. Mike McNamara wants the bucket removed from the ring apron, and now we resume action. McCown goes to work upstairs.
There's that round kick. It finally landed. Napier dropped that hand, but both of them exchanging those punches back and forth.
And a good left-right combination by McCown.
McNamara warning him for holding down his head.
McCown with the left and the right. Now a right uppercut.
There's McCown spinning him out. That's what he needs to do. He doesn't want to sit. There's that round kick on the head again. McCown is starting to land that a little bit. McCown lands an uppercut and sidesteps. McCown had that kick in there too, and the referee stepped in between to protect the fighter.
McCown making use of that size advantage. Now Napier trying to come back. Napier, to his credit, is bored in on McCown all night long, but McCown has had the defense and the kicks to keep Napier away.
That was a nice defensive movement there by McCown. He sidestepped and then threw the round kick, and here's another round kick to the head. McCown has a nice left leg.
And he measured him with the left hand.
Napier has a good right hand, too. He answers back with one. These guys are fighting on heart now. They ran out of air a couple rounds ago, and it's all heart now is what's getting them through these rounds.
Both fighters have made their 8 kicks. Here's Napier on the offensive as we come to the end of the round.
Builder Square. We buy by the trainload. Direct from top manufacturers. There's no middleman, no frills, no membership fees.
Illinois. Pat Scanlon and Jeff Smith here. As you look at Rockin' Roy McCown. They're fighting Bob Napier for the U.S. Middleweight Championship.
John Monzak and Brad Hefton taking care of that eye, getting him through one more round. It hasn't cut open yet. They've kept the swelling down on it.
This is it, our final round. Round number 9. Both fighters will have to reach back. They have both been very busy.
Both fighters want this fight. You notice on that break how McCown sat on the stool and got a little extra rest. Napier up on his feet, wanting to go out quickly.
And Napier is taking the offensive.
Stop! You got 3, Roy. Second one.
Napier receiving a second warning for hitting on the break, hitting McCown with a right after McNamara wanted the fighters to split. Now there goes the mouthpiece of Napier on the combination.
They do not like that. Referee putting the mouthpiece back in. When you lose your mouthpiece in a pro fight, that's up to you. That's your choice. But Mike McNamara protecting the fighters, putting the mouthpiece back in quickly.
McCown.
That won't have any effect in this round, though. Both fighters are going to finish strong.
McNamara separates the fighters again.
Both fighters weary. Nice duck. Let's see who's going to finish up the strongest. Napier cannot afford to get a penalty in this round because the fight's going to be that close, I believe, that a penalty on either side could make the difference.
McCown, good kick to set up his punching combination.
Excellent kicks by McCown. And Napier, his corner telling him he needed one more kick, and he got it in.
Good right uppercut by McCown. Napier answers with a right of his own.
Remember the penalty that Napier had earlier for not getting his kicks. That could decide this fight.
Now the two tying up. Less than 10 seconds to go.
Both fighters stepping away, trying to get a rest, and then they go back at it. Look at those exchanges. Left hooks, right uppercuts, right hands. Fighting to the end of the bell. Both these fighters deserve a lot of credit. They wanted it.
The look of anguish and pain on the face of Roy McCown, who fought an aggressive fight against Bob Napier.
Here's Napier trying to show that he feels confident and he's the victor, and he's raising his arms. There's his uncle. He's got Terry and Jack over there raising his hands.
And these two fighters certainly gave it their all.
Both fighters very well, equally matched here. This was exceptionally, just, you know, it's unusual to have the tape that close and it come out exactly like that. Look at that round kick off the arm and then the hands, uppercuts. They just exchanging the whole fight.
Roy McCown, 26 years old.
Whoever wins this fight, I don't think either fighter can argue it could go by the flip of a coin. But remember, Napier had a 1-point penalty. That will count 1 total point off of every judge's scorecard. And that could be the difference in this fight.
All right, so a 10-9 round becomes a 10-8 round if he was on the losing side. The 10-round must scoring system.
Sportsmanship there in the corner. Both fighters exchanging, appreciating each other's fighters and how they fought so closely in a tough, contested fight.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Let's say you drive a pickup or a 4x4 or an RV. These are special vehicles capable of extraordinary toughness. To get it, they need
Go upstairs to Lee J. Nelson.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I give the decision, how about a big hand for both these fighters? We have a unanimous decision. Judge 1 scores at 89-84. Judge 2, 88-86. Judge 3, 87-83. The winner and the United States middleweight title in the red corner, Rockin' Roy McCown.
A very nice moment as Roy McCown accepts congratulations from Bob Napier. Napier, no doubt disappointed on the losing end of a unanimous decision, but was the sportsman and went over and congratulated Roy McCown. McCown, the hometown favorite here in Rockford, Illinois. Lifted by one of his sparring mates, Mean Mike Labrie. So John Monzak and Brad Hefton able to direct the efforts of McCown, and they really did the corner work, especially early on when McCown was bothered by a swelling over the left eye. His corner able to take care of it, and McCown, our champion. Let's go up now to the ring and Jeff Smith.
Congratulations, Rockin' Roy, our new U.S. middleweight champion. Congratulations. How did you feel about your opponent?
Well, I didn't know much about him. He was short, and I heard he liked the body. And I didn't know, so the first couple, 3 or 4 rounds, I just wanted to move around, see what he had, see how he could hit, and see how he could kick, and then I just started like in and out, in and out. Sometimes I made some mistakes, but I'm still learning. But I had a good time. He's a tough fighter. He hits hard, but I just hit a little bit harder and moved a little bit quicker tonight than he did.
You know, we were noticing on the tail of the tape, on your records, your heights, weights, everything, y'all look so equally matched down the line that everybody thought it was such a close fight. I think moving here to Rockford made a difference in your career, did it not?
It's the best thing I ever did, and I don't think I can do anything better because I'm here with the people who can help me.
Well, you know, one thing about getting to the top, when you have people that work with you, I think Brad Hefton and John Monzak deserve a lot of credit, and you do too. You know, when you make a commitment coming all the way from another town and then living at the YMCA, it says that you've made the commitment.
I did. When I came up here, I sparred with Ricky and Brad, and it's like every time I got hit, I fell down. And I was just about ready to go back, and they kept talking to me, helped me. They'd lighten up, then they'd go a little bit harder. I'd maybe get hurt, they'd stop, we'd go lighter, and we'd go harder, and finally got me up to where I am now. And I thank them both and Mr. Monzak for showing me how to do it.
You know, it's not just what you did in the ring that made you a champion, but I think we have a lot of the credit goes in the corner too. I noticed the cut over your left eye here. Most corners, without the expertise that you had in the corner, the fight could have been stopped a lot earlier, and you fought a smart fight after that. Congratulations, our new U.S. middleweight champion, Rockin' Roy.
Thank you.
Now, back to Pat.
Okay, Jeff, thanks very much. Rockin' Roy McCown winning his 10th fight against 4 losses. A unanimous decision over Bob Napier from Columbus, Ohio. So Roy McCown, the hometown hero tonight here in Rockford. We'll be back with more in just a moment.